This is a video about CPU architecture instruction sets, CISC and RISC computers. CISC stands for Complex Instruction Set Computing. These are the examples of the complex instruction set computing architecture processes. So, how it works? This is a diagram which shows how CISC architecture look like. In this architecture diagram, you can see there is a microprogram control memory. This memory is used to process the complex instructions, which contain several low-level instructions. This architecture helps CISC computers to run multiple complex instructions, which lowers the need to compile many assembly lines. I will show you how CISC architecture runs the instruction sets. For an example, 2 times 2. The computer first places the two values in two different memory locations. It then uses the mult command to multiply the values in the two memory locations together. The processor loads the values into two registers. It then multiplies the contents of the two registers and upon completion, stores the result in the first register. Next, I shall talk about the uses of CISC. Most desktop or laptop computers use a complex instruction set computing architecture, and they tend to produce by companies such as Intel or AMD. For RISC, it stands for Reduced Instruction Set Computing. These are the examples of Reduced Instruction Set Computing architecture processors. How it works? In this RISC architecture diagram, the computer has a hardwire control unit, which is implemented directly into the small computer. The instructions are sent from the main memory through several parts and eventually comes back to the main memory as data. All computing processes in RISC architecture is solely done in its main memory. Let's say we take the same example, 2 times 2. RISC computers place the two value into two different memory locations. It separately loads the two values. Then, the same thing goes for RISC. First, the processor loads the values into two registers. It then multiplies the contents of the two registers, and upon completion, stores the result in the first register. However, RISC requires 4 assembly lines to complete the same task. It does each operand one by one, unlike CISC as shown in the previous slides. Next, I shall talk about the uses of RISC. Most smartphones and tablets use reduced instruction set computing architecture, which based around the ARM processor. They consume less power and doesn't require a large cooling system, so it is suitable to be used in portable devices, such as handheld gaming devices and music playback devices. Now, I shall talk about the differences between CISC and RISC. CISC computers feature rich instruction sets. CISC has many instructions per machine cycle. It runs one operation at a time. Instructions are carried out in order. Many instructions access memory. While RISC computers simplified instruction sets, RISC has only one instruction per machine cycle. RISC is able to be pipelined fully. instructions can be carried out simultaneously and are independent. RISC has only specific instructions access memory. In conclusion, CISC processors have complex instructions that carry out specific tasks. RISC processors have multiple instructions that, when combined, perform a specific task. CISC processors are used in laptop and desktop computers. RISC processors are used in portable devices. This is the end of the video. Thank you.